Good evening, friends. Welcome back to my channel, Infinite Trade. My name is Robin, and let's do a Nifty and Bank Nifty analysis for tomorrow. So today the market was sideways completely like yesterday, and we discussed this in our yesterday's video, and also we planned that we will buy the dip. So in case if we get a dip close to yesterday's low, we plan that we'll go long in Nifty or Bank Nifty both. So Bank Nifty, I said that if we buy the dip near to the PDL, we can expect a target of 34,800, and that was a super dip it gave. I don't know how many of you watched it and captured it. So let me just tell you which dip I was talking about. So this is the one. So morning it opened at high and immediately came for a profit booking because FIs had call longs. So it came for a profit booking. So a PDL was somewhere here and it maintained a higher low. It immediately put a morning star kind of a pattern and reversed. So let me tell you, like in case if you're looking for a buying opportunity in a support, okay, so this particular candle, so whenever there is an important level, market usually puts a doji candle, so this becomes easier for us. So if the high breaks, you immediately enter in a call and the low of this candle becomes your SL, and then you can actually trade. So immediately it went to 32,800. If you look at the high, it's 32,811. Okay, so immediate recovery, and then sideways, and then again went up, came down around at the same level, we saw a bounce. So this is what we were talking about. So yesterday's data was sideways to slightly bullish, and that's what they maintained throughout the day. Okay, now we'll just discuss how are we supposed to trade tomorrow. So before we check the data, just let's look at the candle formation and understand if we can check out any price action. Okay, so if you look at Nifty, today's candle is an inside candle. If you look at this, so this particular low is untouched and this particular high is untouched. So what you will do is you will mark the high and low of this particular candle. Okay, and tomorrow again, if we open say slightly gap down or maybe flat, then there is a chance we may again stay within this range and try to form another inside candle, so that the range becomes smaller and smaller, and finally maybe on Wednesday or something like that can see a breakout, maybe on the upside, or maybe we can see a breakdown with respect to the continuation of the trend. And similarly, if we look at Bank Nifty, Bank Nifty did not form an inside candle because it opened above the high of this particular candle and it formed a hammer kind of a candle close to the support. So we'll also discuss in a shorter time frame how do we trade this. So let's quickly check the data. So this is our participant wise open interest. So the data actually again indicates sideways market, but we need to also keep in mind whether they continue with a sideways to bullish stance or is it a bearish stance. So if you look at the futures, they have created some longs, however they have also added shorts here. Okay, so this is a little surprising because I was expecting FIIs to add longs and take the market a little up for like a pullback and then book these longs and then continue downside, but this is like an indecision. Okay, they have added longs and they have also added shorts. So but the shorts are slightly higher than the longs at this moment. And if we look at call options, they have closed long positions. So yesterday they had about 25,000 long positions in the call, so they have closed 20,000 and they have created some shorts here, 14,600. And similarly, if we look at put, they have longs about 16,500 and they have shorts of about 49,000, which is a good number. Okay, so overall if we sum up this, this is the call short. So why we have a call short figure of 35,000? Because we have added both the numbers. And why have we added? Because they have created short in calls, which means that they're not expecting upside, and as well as they have also booked their long calls, which again indicates that they're not expecting much of an upside. So in that case, we have 35,000 shorts in call and 32,900, somewhere close to 33,000 shorts in put, which indicates a sideways market. Similarly, if we look at pros, they haven't closed any positions in options, so they have about 12,000 shorts in call and 10,000 shorts in put. So tomorrow what we can expect is sideways to slightly bearish. Okay, so when the market is sideways to slightly bearish, we wait for the market to put a swing. So whenever we get an opportunity to enter here, you can definitely short, and we can see some dip, and that can be used as a scalping opportunity. So this is what the participant wise data says. So expecting the market again to be sideways tomorrow. In case if we open flat or maybe slightly gap up or maybe gap down, then let's look at the chart on a smaller time frame and understand how should we be trading this. So absolutely dead market after a long trend. Okay, completely sideways. So okay, let me just switch off this particular indicator, activate my lines. So today I did a strangle. If you all check my Telegram channel, I had posted the picture of that. So I closed it a little early, but if I would have kept it until 325 or something like that, another 1,000 rupees profit would have come. So this is I'm maintaining that strangle in the Opstra, so it shows a profit of 3099. However, I closed it somewhere close to 2092, so that means I closed it 1,000 rupees earlier, and that was an easy money. Like whenever you see a long trend, definitely you can go for a strangle for the next 2 or 3 days. It gives a good profit. Okay, so what should be the range that we should plan? So right now, like if you check this, this is a kind of a support at the moment. Okay, what is that? Around 32 480 or 470. So today the range that Bank Nifty maintained was 32 850 to 32 470. Okay, so this was the range Bank Nifty was trading. So tomorrow there is a possibility that Bank Nifty may trade between 32 700 to towards the lower section, say around 32 200. Okay, so we will take some safety here, and then you can again plan a strangle. So how do I plan my strangle? Let me just show you how I did it today. If I take this chart to 5 minutes, okay, yeah, so what happened today? Market opened here, took resistance at this place, immediately came for a fall, and then it reversed. Okay, so this was already a support and it took support here, and I know that this is a resistance because we saw a strong selling at this place somewhere close to 32,850. Okay, and we immediately bounced back because we saw a strong bounce at this place. So immediately we saw a bounce right at this candle. So let me just show you clearly at this candle. So this is a 9:55 a.m. candle. I initiated a strangle. Okay, that was like 1,000 points away. So I usually target a premium which is close to 100 rupees to 110 rupees. Okay, so I'll do one thing. I'll just open Zerodha also so that it becomes easier for you people to understand. Okay, so let's go to the positions. Okay, so this is the one. So I sold 33,400 call. Okay, and I sold 31,700 put. Okay, so this premium actually closed at 61.75 and 46.15. Not this one. 31,500. Okay, no, there is one strike which is a rejected one. Okay, so this was a reject that happened earlier, so avoid this. Okay, so avoid the normal position. All the position was MIS. So 31,700 PE and 33,400 call. So 61.75 and 84.20. So at what time? I told you around 9:55 a.m. Okay, so if you look at the orders, all the orders were executed at 9:55. Okay, all the MIS. So this normal order, avoid this because it got rejected. So MIS order, and what was the price? The call option was trading at 108 rupees at that moment, and put option was trading at around 106.5 at that moment. So I sold both the options, and there was a good amount of decay. Now we can see that both the options, like the call is trading at 84 and the put is trading at 61.75. So good decay. So this is how you plan. So what I did, I just waited for it to take a U-turn so that I get a support, I get a resistance to plan a sideways trade. And as soon as it came to the center of this swing, okay, I immediately initiated a strangle here, and all that it did is I knew once it will go and test the high, and once it will go and test the low, and somewhere at this candle I exited my position because the entire day. So if we mark this place, this particular candle, the entire day the market was trading within that range and it gave us a good profit. So this is how you plan a triangle. So tomorrow what I'll do is, tomorrow again I'll wait for the market to create the first swing. In case if it opens maybe gap up or a gap down. So say it is opening somewhere here, I'll wait for it to go something like this and then come at this place, and then I'll initiate a triangle somewhere here. Okay, and all that you need to keep in mind is, since uh, we aren't that experienced in option selling, so I definitely do a good amount of adjustments if required. But these days, since I'm going to drop my kid to the school and I bring her back home, I in the morning time I'm not that sitting in front of my system. So that's why I go far out OTM and sell the premiums and enjoy the profit. So you can do something like that. And as and when you get that kind of an experience, instead of selling 100 rupees premium, you can even sell 150 or 200 premium and do some adjustments. So people who wish to do something like this, and if you think that you don't want to constantly monitor your system, what you can do is you can put a stop loss. So if you're selling 100 rupees premium, your SL should be double. Okay, so you put an SL as 200 for both call and put, and then you can sit and relax. Okay, so this is what I did. Yeah, so let's not waste time and quickly discuss how do we plan tomorrow. So looks like markets should still continue to be in the range looking at the data, but we will also consider this particular swing as our range. So what is the range that we are going to consider is 32 900 or 850 to 32 300. So this is a 600 points range. So we'll plan this range and sell the OTM strangles and we'll make money. Okay, and for the people who want to still continue to do the option buying, what you can do is, so this is our range at the moment. So in case market opens gap up say around 32 868 once again, okay, you can still continue to buy a put here with an SL of PDH. Okay, so PDH should be your SL in case if market opens around 32 860. Okay, imagine that market is opening above the PDH, say around 33,000. 33,000 is definitely a strong resistance. We'll still enter in a put, maybe with a stop loss of about 30 to 40 points. Okay, so 30 to 40 points in spot. So that means your option SL still gets reduced to 20 to 25 points. So we take an entry here and put, and we book here because we may see a profit booking here and then it may reverse something like this, and then it may trade here and then it may give a dip something like this, then come back here, then trade here. So again, a sideways can be planned something like this. Okay, so tomorrow we are also planning sideways. A proper trend in Bank Nifty should only come if it forms a price action below 32 450. So when I say price action, that means it forms a lower high kind of a pattern, is when we'll definitely go aggressive here for a target of 32,000. Okay, so this is a plan for the downside. And any plans for upside? Not really, until and unless the global cues are very good and we see a strong opening. And okay, there's one point which I wanted to tell you all. I don't know if I have mentioned this before or not. So for any trend in a gap up scenario, okay, if market has to be bullish, what market will do is open gap up and it will take support at PDH. If PDC, that is previous day close, is near to PDH, it can also take support at PDC. And when do we enter is, for example, say it's opening here and this is a PDH and this is a PDC. Okay, so if the market is opening, taking support here and breaking this high, we definitely go for a call long here with this as a SL. And say this is 950 and this is around say less than 800. So when I say it's close by, so imagine that it is somewhere close to 850. So what Bank Nifty would do is open here, take support here and cross this high. In this case, we'll definitely go and buy a call option for the higher targets. Initially you can plan for 1:2. And in case of a gap up scenario, say this is a high and this is the close. Okay, and in between we have a low somewhere here. Okay, let me just draw it a little better. So say this is our high. Okay, so this is the high, this is the close, and this is the low. If after a gap up, if it is coming to this place, so high and close is far away, that means they are planning sideways. Okay, so this is something which you will not find anywhere in the internet. This is based on my experience. And after a gap up, if they are coming to PDL, that means they are planning to go bearish. Okay, and either it can break the PDL the same day or definitely the next day. So we can expect a good fall. So keep this in mind. So we know that in case if we have to take a bullish trade, we want a gap up opening and then come back here and break this high is when we'll go for call buy. Hope this is clear in Bank Nifty. Let's quickly discuss Nifty. I'm sorry that I'm making this video a little longer, but I thought of discussing these important points which can be helpful for us to trade better. Okay. So we'll keep a support somewhere close to 15,190, and the upside range we can plan about 15,400 to 430. So yesterday also we discussed that this entire zone is a congestion zone until 15,480. Okay, so if you're planning a triangle, plan it something that you stay above this range and you stay below this range. Nifty looks weaker than Bank Nifty, so in case if it opens say around 15,300, and if we see that it is taking a dip here, so this time it took support, so not necessary that again it will take support. We'll wait for a bounce, and then if it breaks this level again, we are definitely going to buy a put here for a target of 15,000. Okay, and the same thing in if we open somewhere close to 15,450 or something, we are going to buy a put here, and our first target would be somewhere close to 15,330. Okay, and if it takes support here, then if it crosses this high, we'll go and buy call, but I don't think it will happen tomorrow. So this is my view on Nifty and Bank Nifty. Thank you for watching. Just one request, please do like the videos. That helps a lot to reach the videos to other people also. So I've seen people, a lot of people watching my videos, but hardly there are 1 or 2 likes to a video. Please do click the like button for me. And there are also a lot of people who watch my videos and not my subscribers. It really hurts me. Please try to subscribe the channel. There is no harm doing it. And I always tell people, once you think that you're ready, you're good to go with trade, then unsubscribe each and every YouTuber, including me. I will totally not be disappointed. I'll be rather happy that okay, the subscribers who are leaving me are definitely a good trader at the moment. Please do this for me. Thank you for watching. Let's meet in another video. Till then, take care. Bye bye.